morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, depending on where you're at. Today we have another video. We're going over the best build for the Hillbilly, and he is absolutely broken on mobile. If you're just coming over from PC, console, or you're still been playing the mobile version for a while, you'll be surprised to see a big difference in the Hillbilly on mobile and the Hillbilly on console. The controls are so much smoother and they just flow so much better on mobile than they do on console. And today we're going to dive into his best and most optimal build for the mobile platform, which is a lot different than the console slash PC. Since it's pretty much like the 2020 edition where Hex Ruin's still in charge, barbecue and chili still good, and you're still getting that great value from Lethal Pursuer. But the main process of this build is to have a hyper aggressive tone where you're always chasing somebody, you're always hunting for the next person, and it really helps you prioritize who you want to be chasing. Do you want to keep chasing the same person around the loop, or do you want to break off and go after the gym that's at the pop? This build gives you plenty of options thanks to Tinkerer, because when a generator is repaired to 70% of the repair progress, so at this point you have maybe about 15-20 seconds to get back to the gym depending on who's on it to get them off, and then it triggers you get that loud notification, and you get 16 seconds of undetectable. And with that 16 seconds, if you go ahead and pair it with iridescent brick after you have that chainsaw for 2 seconds, you also gain even longer duration of undetectable. So the only thing that they're going to hear is a chainsaw revving up, but they're not going to see you coming at them till it's too late. So even if they get off the generator, you're going to see exactly where they go, and you're able to get into that chase. As long as your Hex Ruin is still up, that gen's going to just start regressing on its own, and you're not going to have to waste time kicking that generator. So that's more downtime for you to get into chases, and that brings us to what ties all of this together is Lethal Pursuer. And Lethal Pursuer is just going to start your game off the right way. You're not going to spend the first 20 and 30 seconds searching for where the survivors are. Of course, if you really wanted, you could pop on a different perk like Deadlock or anything else just to slow the gens down. But with Lethal Pursuer, you're always guaranteed to be starting that first chase within the first 5 to 10 seconds of a match, and you're applying pressure from the very beginning. And something else I do prefer running with the brick is either the spike boot or the lesser version that's the common add-on. But regardless, it helps with steering, and you're going to see in the 3 videos that we show today the best way to be optimizing your time with the Hillbilly and how to climb yourself up to rank 1. I've been a rank 1 killer on mobile for the last 6 to 7 months. I've only dropped back a bit into a purple ranks just because life and COVID and a bunch of other stuff going on where I had to take a step away while the game kind of figures out what it wants to do and while it's transitioning into their NetEase version. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first couple of clips. Then we'll get into the second clips, and then we'll get into just a full match of where I just obliterate them at the shack where they think it's a safe area, but just with his aggressive build, there's really nothing they can do about it. But like I said, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the first match.
Hey!
Help! Yeah! Hey! Yeah!